today we're gonna be trashing the Croppy armor and switching it out to Fermento. This in fact is one of the best armor sets you can use for farming. And this armor right now goes for about 200 million coin, which is definitely very expensive. But as you can see, the tier bonus is Feast, and it combines the tier bonuses of wearing 3 pieces of melon armor, Croppy armor, and squash armor. Meaning that if we, for instance, wear the Croppy armor for the pumpkins, well, in that case, we're gonna get squash, but with Fermento set, we're still gonna get that squash. Of course, this means if we're gonna be farming sugarcane, we can get Fermento, and with carrots, for example, we can get Croppy. Those new items are actually used to make the new armor sets, but as you can see, Croppy's not that valuable. Squash, I mean, that's still pretty decent, and Fermento is about 500,000. Meaning that now when we're gonna be farming, we're gonna make quite a bit of extra money. Not only that, but also, let's look at our farming fortune right now with the Fermento set. As you can see, it's 736. But if we switch to Croppy armor, as you can see, well, it's 706, so Fermento set gives us 30 farming fortune more. But you might notice, where the heck are the boots? Well, it turns out using rancher boots is way better because you get quite a lot of farming fortune, and of course you're able to control your speed that you're farming at. But there's one more item that can make it even better. And that item is actually under the pumpkin collection. So if we go to here, pumpkin 7, that's the lantern helmet, and it's not that expensive to make, and it's gonna be pretty amazing. I just crafted the helmet for myself. Let's see our SP menu. Farming fortune is 766 now. Wow, this is actually pretty insane. Alright, so we just finished farming 1 plot of cocos with the Croppy armor, and we only managed to get 3 squash, which is gonna be equivalent to about 226,000 coins. And then we also got like, I think about 2.8 million from cocos itself, which is pretty decent. But now we're gonna switch to the Fermento set, which is the best farming set you can potentially have. While this is gonna regrow, we're gonna quickly move on to wheat, and let's find out, well, how OP is it gonna be. And there we go, we're done farming wheat. Let's find out how much money we made, and this is gonna be 1.3 million, which is really good. But unfortunately, we literally got only 3 Croppies with the Fermento armor, which is painful because Croppy pieces are just non-existent. But now let's farm cocoa beans one more time with the Fermento set, and let's see if it's gonna be better than the Croppy armor. Okay, definitely with the Fermento set, our farming fortune is quite a bit higher. It's 736 total. I mean, equipment comes in handy and other things, but that's actually pretty good. Alright, so we just finished another plot of cocoa with the Fermento armor, and this time we got 4 squash, but let's try it again to see if it's accurate. But while it's gonna be regrowing, let's move on to sugarcane, where we can get Fermentos, and this might be a game changer. But let's quickly sell the cocoa as well. And then this time we made, I think, 2.8 million from cocoa. So I guess cocoa prices are going down kind of quickly. Hello? We just took a little break and it's already dropped by this much. So from 1 plot of sugarcane, we got 0 squash, which is unlucky, or 0 Fermento. But sugarcane prices, not so good. Okay, interesting. From pumpkins, we didn't even get one squash. No squash whatsoever. But we're gonna get about 711,000. Now it's time to find out how good it's gonna be carrots with that beautiful Fermento set. Alright, here we are. Carrots has been completed, and we got 7 Croppies. Like, how good would it be if we got 7 Fermentos instead of Croppies? So next up, we're gonna try out cactus, because I think we can get Fermento there. But let's see, the 7 Croppies is 4.7k. We are rich. And if we go here, as we can see, enchanted carrot is 1.27 million. Wow, that's a lot of money. Yeah, if you're wondering what's the best way to farm cactus, I think it's probably, yeah, 400 speed and looking like this. And then you get 2 rows at once. And then once you're at the end of the row, you want to go back again, and then you're going to get the second row. And once you're done with that row, you want to just enter to the other side and farm it this way. But let's see how many fermentos we're going to be gaining from cactus. That would be really good if it's a lot. So yeah, apparently the best way to go with cactus is actually 500 speed, not even 400. But the racing helmet is so expensive that no way I'm going to do that. No way, Jose, but Fermento, where are you? Alright, there we go. We got literally 0 Fermentos, but we made about 500,000 coins from one plot of cactus. So yeah, this is dropping insanely. Before, like, one plot was like 1.5 million in the first days of the update. Now the price very down. Alright, there we go. We just finished farming nether wart. And let's see how much money it is. And it's gonna be only 300,000 coins. And still nothing. Nothing. Like, we didn't get anything from this. Let's go. We got our first fermento from sugarcane. This is our second plot that we're farming. Let's get it. So now we're done with the sugarcane. And obviously, let's see how much money we made with sugarcane. And that's 482,000 coins. But the fermento literally just doubled it. So there we go. Freaking heck, that took a while. But now let's try again cocoa beans, because I think cocoa beans, let's see how many squash we're gonna get here. There we go. We just finished another plot of cocoa. This time we got 3 squash, but that's still pretty good rates. I don't think the rates actually really necessarily matter, but it's crazy that still the rates of getting it are not that crazy high as I would have expected. But this means we got an additional 200,000 coins on top of what we just made from the cocoa beans. And actually, let's look at this. Sell sacks now. That's already like 6 million coins from farming a little bit of everything. Making money with farming is insanely good. So this is the semi-AFKable farm. And the way you farm it is you go in here, I guess. And then fly and then farm like this. Damn, okay. Yeah, this puts my farms to the shame, but this is looking pretty insane. It's gonna be for nether wart, wheat, you can put carrots or potatoes, but the same layout. And it seems like it's 5 blocks, and then you have the water obviously for the crops, and then you can zoom through the speed like this. Pretty interesting. But now let's test the results with the lantern helmet and 2 pieces of fermento and rancher boots. Let's see how much squash we're gonna get this time, and if we're gonna be making way more money because of the farming fortune. And there we go. For one plot we got only 1 squash, and I guess it's all because of the lantern helmet. But honestly, let's see how much money we actually made here. And that would be actually 2,672 enchanted cocoa beans. But the cocoa bean prices have dropped enormously. So this one plot actually made us less money than from the previous clips you saw, because it was the day before. But the prices are changing enormously. But what do you think about this fermento set? Is it worth all that money? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching.